Alrighty, I figured I'd try to make this portion short, but I did want to show you my hardware. I am running a 5700X 3D. This thing is slightly undervolted, so it's going to boost a little bit harder than a complete stock one would. Not by much, but there is a small difference. And as far as my GPUs go, I have my primary, which is a 7900 GRE. It's running at full bandwidth, 16 lanes at Gen 4. And my secondary, which is a 3050, 6 gigabyte, it's the 70 watt card. This is only running at 4 lanes at Gen 4. It should be enough. In fact, it's honestly plenty for this thing. Anyways, I did want to mention that I'm recording with OBS. I don't have a capture card or anything like that. So the frame rates you're seeing in this footage is not entirely representative of how this system performs. While I was recording this, the frame rate is actually considerably lower than when I'm not. But while I was recording, it was still running very well. In the recording, I do have my average, 1% and 1.1% lows. Although, I'm not sure if I'm doing this the best way. I'm just using MSI Afterburner and Riva Tuner. But it should give you an idea of how the game plays. You do see that the 0.1% lows are pretty bad at only 37. And it kind of jumps around 30s, I think, throughout. As far as I'm aware, the game doesn't feel like it stutters that much while you're hacking and slashing. I do notice, sometimes there are frame jumps when, the round ends and, a bunch of bodies disappear, whatnot. We're also playing on a map where Elysium, if you don't know, multiple parts throughout the game or your run, the map changes. It changes between a few maps. Like this is a different map, but it's also the same map. So in those transition points, it wouldn't surprise me if the lows got pretty bad. But the general experience is very smooth. If you have an extra Nvidia card and you have a 6 or 7000 series AMD GPU, if your power supply is capable of handling your old Nvidia card, it could be a 980, a 970, maybe even a 960. Just give it a try. I don't know. I haven't tried any other games except for Killing Floor 2 so far, but I might give a few more whirl. I think I have Borderlands, so maybe I'll try it out, maybe not. We'll see. Anyways, I'm going to continue on. I'm playing at 1440p. I am playing it offline, so I think my frame rate's uncapped. And as far as settings, I'm just running borderless windowed with everything maxed out except for motion blur. Yep. Gibbs and fluids is turned on.
impressed. I'm disgusted. Shut the pod. Guess that. Strike. Just head to the pod. You got lucky.
We did good, guys.
Stuff right there. You think killing a screen